Hi, I'm Paolo. Today I'm going to try to explain briefly the three most important principles of the maximal room method, also known as the Australian Tonal Impressionist painting system. The first principle is that all images are just a flat collection of abstract tonal shapes hitting your retinas. So then when we look at a subject like the one that I have here, we don't think about objects, fruits, vases, or whatever. We just think about shapes as if it was an abstract painting in front of us. We try to devoid our mind of preconceived notions of objects and space and so on. In this method, the most important aspect of the subject is its visual essence of first impression, which is what you can see when you squint super hard. Because if you can see something with that level of squinting, it has to be optically very important. In this case, our first impression is a horizontal organic light disturbance at the bottom of the composition with two roundish organic smaller shapes at the top towards the right a little bit, and above all that we have a field of darkness. So as you can see, that's what I'm trying to capture as quickly as I can, hopefully with correct color, but more importantly with as correct value relationships as I can. The final principle states that there is a order of visual importance, which means that not all the visual aspects are seen at once and with the same level of relevance. In practical terms, essentially means that we tend to detect value or tonal differences first, then we start to sense shapes, and finally we can understand essentially color, and by that I mean chromacity and hue. So then we use this natural order in which images present themselves to our eyes to know what to do at any given moment. That's why the method doesn't have a prescribed arbitrary set of steps, but follows a organic way of advancing. So essentially at any given moment we ask the question, squinting very hard, what is the main difference between my subject and the painting? And if we don't sense any difference, we start opening our eyes very slowly till something pops up. And because of this order of visual importance, during the beginning of the session you will notice that tonal differences between the subject and your painting will show up the most, and as you fix those, drawing problems will start calling your attention, and finally by the end of the session you will notice where there are some issues with chromacity and hue. So then in that way, we're just following a natural progression. It's not prescribed whatsoever. The work always advances, in a holistic manner and very strongly, because we have achieved the first impression at the outset.